minutes away here at Wood Park Stadium. It's all live on CUTV with Liam Cook. The postponement of last weekend's trip to Manchester has eased Coventry's defensive frailties, with Steph Morley and Dan Cassidy both recovering from their respective injuries over the past fortnight. Only Morley gets the nod this afternoon in one of 4 changes to the lineup from the stalemate at Leicester Nirvana, as Musa and Ritson are rested, replaced by Hammond and Downs in midfield. Striker Leo Wood makes his debut in a front 2 alongside Ryan Harkin after his arrival from Redditch. Alsager attempt to fire on all cylinders with 3 alterations from the trip to Eccleshall on Tuesday night, their 5th defeat of the league season. Top scorer Alfie Carmichael returns to the front line, with Braden Barlow getting the nod in midfield at Josh Gulliver's expense. Ben Doby starts at left back, with Many Rose making do with a spot on the bench. Well, welcome one and all here at a rather sodden Wood Park Stadium. Liam Cook with you for the entirety of this afternoon's match in Cheshire. Let's get you through the starting lineups at Wood Park Stadium, starting with Coventry United. In goal for the Red and Greens, number 1, Dan Moore. Number 2, Harry Wilson. 3, Steph Morley. 4, Chris Cox. 5, Luke Downs. 6, Charlie Shaw. Number 7 is Scott Hammond. 8, Leo Wood. Number 9, Ryan Harkin. 10, Cam Dunn. And 11, Charlie Faulkner. And for Alsager Town, Oliver Culkin, Freddie Stevens, Ben Doby, Luke Moran, Matt Farnworth, Finley Jackson, Jamie Walker, Lewis Carr, Alfie Carmichael, Luke Nichols and Braden Barlow. I think we've got the Alfie Carmichael fan club sitting next to us. That's going to be interesting throughout the next couple of hours or so. And Coventry United are kicking from left to right in their traditional home shirt of red and green, the civic colours of our proud, free-spired city. And it's a home strip of white and black for the Bullets of Alsager, so named due to their history in the munitions industry. The ball currently with Oliver Culkin between the sticks for Alsager. Rain pouring down at Wood Park, and the pitch is holding up well. Filled by Moran, deflected out off Charlie Faulkner, and the Coventry United conceding there the throw-in on the far side of the field. It's going to take some time to get the match ball back. We'll take you through what we can in the professional leagues. Coventry City in the early kick-off at Leicester, drawing 0-0. Against the former Premier League champions. Yeah, believe me, we're booing too. And it goes towards Carmichael. Classic opportunity into the penalty area, easily dealt with by Harry Wilson, playing in what looks like a back 3 this afternoon. Launched upfield, straight to the feet of Culkin. Feigns the throw. In his fluorescent purple goalkeeping kit, Dan Moore all in yellow at the opposite end for Coventry United. The goal kick nodded across by Luke Downs. Can Charlie Faulkner get back there in time? No, he can't. Faulkner playing at left wing back this afternoon. And it looks like Scott Hammond playing on the right. Throwing just down line from the United penalty area, to be taken by Freddie Stevens. Barlow in support. And it is to Luke Nichols. Offside against Barlow, and a quick end to a promising move for the Bullets. Downs. Wood. And down the right-hand side. Scott Hammond. Into Harkin, early opportunity for the Red and Greens, and Hammond trickles into the grateful grasp of Oliver Culkin. Hammond's header. Towards Leo Wood. Wood knocks it onto Harkin. And Charlie Shaw driving on down the left-hand side for Charlie Faulkner. It's Faulkner for the opening goal, and a great start! Perfect beginning for Coventry United. Charlie Faulkner squeezes it in. Their second meaningful effort of the match. After just 5 minutes, Charlie Faulkner gets Coventry United's noses in front at a sodden Wood Park Stadium. They couldn't have dreamt for a better kickoff. So far, so good for Jamie Bukowski's men. Move down the left-hand side. Straight out for a throw-in. Not the best of balls there from the captain, Luke Moran. And the throw-in nodded straight out by Lewis Carr, and the pressure from Hammond. Wilson. Wood connects with the head of Jamie Walker. Headed back where it came from by Dobby. Shaw skims off the boots of Moran. And gets it back from Hammond. Cushion back to the goalkeeper by Seth Morley, cutting out that diagonal ball to the right wing. Moore looks for Wood. Glancing header on by Wood, but easy pickings at the back for Matt Farnworth. Slid across towards Scott Hammond. Looking for the run down the left-hand side of Charlie Faulkner, but it drifts into touch. Shepherded out by Freddie Stevens. Crosses header at the back. Nichols uses that to Hammond, and Hammond battling on that far side of the field and does well. Here's Ryan Harkin for the Red and Greens. Offside calls against Faulkner. Referee says no, and slip through for a debut goal. But for Leo Wood, trip in the area, and the referee says no. Wood locks on in bemusement. Was there sufficient contact? And Wood offside. The ball is played upfield by Luke Downs. We've got a co-commentator in front of us. Downs. Beautiful cross for the ball there from Shaw. Awkward bounce though for Charlie Faulkner. The two Charlies linking up. And has Faulkner got the throw on the far side? No, he has not. Wood's header. Ryan Harkin Dunn making the overlap here is Cameron Dunn. Trying to steady himself, leaning into Ben Dobby and takes his eye off the ball. Downs. Walker skips past and then runs into Hammond. Pinballs onto Carmichael on the left-hand side, back in the starting line after missing the Ecclesall game on Tuesday and sent over the stand by Downs. We'll have to ask the neighbour for our ball back. Over kick by Wilson, away from the penalty area. Cameron Dunn. Shaw couldn't bring it to feet on this sodden surface. And in towards Carmichael, and Carmichael will get there, but not in a shooting capacity. And the ball down line. Set up for Dobby. Out comes Dan Moore, comfortable gather. Faulkner. Leo Wood shoved into touch, takes the ball with him. Referee says nothing doing. Freddie Stevens, good strength on show. Moran. Sent high down the left-hand side. Wilson couldn't turn it away. That's with Jamie Walker. Taking on Wilson again, and he's through. It's Walker for the equaliser. Sliding in was the birthday boy, Chris Cox, sending it skyward. Corner kick to the Bullets. And the linesman heading over to get the ball, which Luke Downs sent into the next county. Corner to come in from the right-hand side. Can United remain bulletproof? Carmichael into a sea of bodies and thrashed over by Carr. "12 minutes gone at Wood Park Stadium. Alsager Town 0, Coventry United 1. A 5th-minute goal from Charlie Faulkner, putting the Red and Greens in front in the FA Vase. And the rain, as we can hear on the stadium roof, is getting a little bit heavier. Red and Greens usually on a 3G surface at the Butts Park Arena. So will this favour the home side? Dunn. A little love shove from behind by the left back, Ben Dobby, has just got under his nose to the ball. United have the free kick deep into their own half, which is taken quickly by Luke Downs. Now with the captain, Chris Cox, Steph Morley in that back three. Morley on the left, Cox in the centre, Wilson on the right. Morley. Cox with acres of space, the freedom of the wood. Wilson. Dunn with his back to Dobby. Hammond. Lewis Carr prizing the ball away. Farnworth. Moran. Back to Farnworth. And Farnworth all the way home to Culkin, who was beaten early. Sent down the heart of the field, over the head of Carmichael, nodded up by Cox. Can Hammond get to the seconds? Yes, he can. Cushion header towards Cameron Dunn and poked out by number 8, Lewis Carr. Downs, straight back to the throw-in taker, Wilson. On by Moran, bounces away from Luke Nichols. Faulkner, look for Leo Wood. Down the left wing, Faulkner. Forced into the corner by Freddie Stevens, but Faulkner, has he found his way out? He has, but not with the ball. Nichols. And it's Alsager on the counter. Carmichael forced back into his own avenue. Stevens. Cannons off Charlie Faulkner. Hammond brings down Carmichael. United have got it back, down the left it goes. Leo Wood's not going to reach it. And easy pickings for Culkin. Dobby cuts inside on Dunn. Now Moran. Jamie Walker, who's already caused the United backline problems so far. And Dobby again pulls it across. Too close to Morley, was looking for Carmichael. Bounces through the legs of Charlie Shaw, but he's gone to the seconds. Hammond looks for Ryan Harkin, and he's picked him out perfectly down the right-hand side. Wood making himself available, and just bounces past Leo Wood via the head of Farnworth. Sliding by Faulkner. Looked like he was heading out for a United throw, but it is kept in on the far side by Braden Barlow. Morley. Hammond. Leo Wood signed on a dual reg from Redditch United. Wood again, not the ideal service for him to play his first United match, just prefer the smoother surfaces. Taken away by Farnworth from Morley, and Morley hooks it back into his own backyard. Down to the slide on Carmichael. Cox slips, he lets it fly down the left, headed away by Stevens. Braden Barlow. Straight down the heart of the field to Dan Moore. Harkin zones in. Tries to pull it across for Cameron Dunn at the far post, but smothered at the near post. Culkin doing his duties well. Moran. And a slide on the far side by Barlow, but couldn't keep it in. Downs. Harry Wilson. Dunn's with him. Here is Cameron Dunn for United. Wood into Wilson. And the strike by Dunn, deflected behind. It's kept in by Culkin. Downs. Chest control by Harkin. And Ryan Harkin could be through. It's Ryan Harkin one-on-one, shoulder to shoulder with the defender. Great save. Cameron Dunn 2-0! Smashed home by United's man in form. Harkin did the donkey work. Dunn got the spoils. Despite the best efforts of Culkin, the seconds fell to Cameron Dunn, who was not going to miss in a month of Sundays. And United doubled the advantage, and we barely had 20 minutes. United's progression to the FA Vase is no means secure at this point, but it's certainly better than being behind after 20.
Come on, lad, you know what you've got to do. Now! Don't let him
in. Wilson. Walker's had it, slid on by Luke Downs towards the far side of the field. Fogler sticks his boot through that one, looking towards Harkin, cut out by Walker. Pinballing around the back line. It is Alsager who come away with it. Carr to Walker. Cuts in on Shaw. Curls it right for Barlow. Morley does his defensive duties, heads it to a teammate. Charlie Faulkner drives on. And that ball looks like a little bit too much of a tap. And Faulkner not allowing Freddie Stevens any sort of leeway. He's off to Farnworth, who boots it upfield. Morley. Hammond. That's with Steph Morley, calming things down at the back. Shaw. Don't try to stay on side, but bounces into the grateful grasp of Corkin. Header by Cox. Woods header on this far side. It's now with Charlie Faulkner. Lays it back off to Leo Wood. Can he skip past Freddie Stevens? He's certainly going to give it a try. Into the corner. Backtracks. Looks for Luke Downs. Charges down the attempted clearance and slides in on a second. And Stevens able to maintain possession, and another slide in by Luke Downs. He was determined not to give Alsager an easy escape. It's a throw-in level with their own area. Downs from the throw. Wood wrestles to the ground, but actually gets the free kick given against him for tugging onto the shirt of Matt Farnworth. So on the right side of the Alsager half, just in the fringes of the penalty area, it will be Culkin to take the kick. The sky starting to brighten in Cheshire, but no sign of an end to the rain. Barlow to Nichols. His path covered off by Downs. Hooks it left for Dobby. Walker's in there with him. It surprises in towards Carmichael, and Carmichael slides it home. Brought back into the side. The Bullets' top scorer hits the target. Probing ball from the left-hand side. Sliding in was Carmichael to toe poke it home. And it's 2-1 here at Wood Park Stadium. What a game we've got on our hands. Is the comeback on for the Bullets? Only time will tell. Downs, you know, to try to get back on the front foot with Charlie Faulkner. And the swipe across from Fun. We've got enough of the ball for the man in black's liking. Little barge from behind on Charlie Faulkner. And Faulkner fuming as he felt that Luke Moran took the ball with a touch on his own. Referee does not agree. Cox to Downs. Cameron Dunn. That's a Wilson. Knocked into the middle with Luke Downs. Morley. Could get it past Brendan Barlow, but it will be a throw-in to Coventry United, just down the line from the home dugout. And a throw from Morley is into the midfield and Scott Hammond. Wilson urged to keep driving, and does. And finds Cameron Dunn. Crossing opportunity for Dunn. It's Dunn. Harking away from goal. Was looking to cushion it for Charlie Shaw for his second United strike, but it's Alsager who's sprint clear, and Carmichael breathing down the neck of Chris Cox. Cox mopping it up. Harkin gives chase down the right. Should get there ahead of Finley Jackson, and has. But can't find a man in red. Headed back where it came from that clearance by Downs. Cameron Dunn. Can't find a route past Moran. Downs picks it up. Faulkner waiting for the ball to come to him. Cut out by Stevens. Barlow slid into touch by Scotty Hammond. Carmichael, not the return to the thrower that Finlay Stevens would have liked, sent over Stevens' head. Well, only the brave few are out in the open areas of Wood Park Stadium. There are a couple out there with their ponchos on. The majority are in the covered areas. Shaw hacked down from behind. With a piece on the ball from Moran. Jamie Walker. Now Nichols, Dobby. Curled in by Dobby. Oh, the goalkeeper's lost it! And put over the line by Jamie Walker. The conditions paying off for Alsager, the slippery ball. Working against Dan Moore in the United net. Fortunate perhaps, but Alsager's turnaround is complete. We've had under half an hour at Wood Park Stadium and already we've seen 4 goals. And United's lead, once at 2-0, is gone. Oh, the Alsager fans want more. I dare say the United fans want another one too. No one wants penalties. I don't think we've got the stomach for it. Especially in these conditions. No one wants a wet walk back to the clubhouse after a defeat. There's no worse feeling. But it's 2-2 in the Isuzu FA Vase. Far from over, and I dare say there will be more goals in this game. Hammond. And done. The ball deflected off the United man and out for a throw-in on this near side. And the throw from Dobby. Didn't quite have the distance on it, but just bounced to Carmichael. Walker. Carmichael with a little hand on the shoulder of Cameron Dunn. United have found Leo Wood. Hammond floats it left. And nodded into touch for a Coventry United throw. Morley receives down the left touch line. Wilson. Luke Downs. Morley. United trying to craft a way back. And Leo Wood, it rolls behind Faulkner, who makes his apologies. Throw in level with their own area for the Bullets, who have penetrated United's wall as the first half progresses. Carmichael's header on to Braden Barlow. Shaw getting in the way, and it will be a throw-in down the right-hand side, just up line from the home dugout for Alsager. Creeping into United territory now, Alsager Town of the North West Counties League. It's not been a particularly successful league season for the home side, just 2 wins out of 9. And Stevens taking the throw in a little further afield than the official would have liked. And he's creeping back to his original position, but it has been allowed. United bulldozing through. Charlie Faulkner felt he was fouled, and he was. Took on the shoulder from Lewis Carr. Morley looking for options. Shaw makes himself available. Up towards Ryan Harkin. Big game for Harkin. They need him to step up. With pressure from behind. It's dispossessed. Thumped away by Culkin. Walker with a little tap onto it towards Dobby and played off the left back by Harry Wilson. Great awareness by the United right centre back. I don't think there's a position in the back line except for the goalkeeper that Wilson hasn't played this season. It's primarily a right back. Can play in midfield too if you ask him to. Wilson's header. Moran sends it over the back line, but not crucially over Chris Cox. Faulkner second best to it. Stevens sprinting away. Barlow. And it has been taken over the line. Throw in halfway into United territory for the Bullets. Stevens looking for an option. Passes past Nichols and Luke Downs will shepherd it back to Moore. He tries to dust himself off after that uncharacteristic lapse in concentration. Conditions obviously not helping either. Cox. Morley moving out wide. Shaw and Hammond stumbles, and now Alsager could be through to complete the comeback. It's Nichols, and it's a competent save down to the right by Dan Moore of Coventry United. Wilson strides away. It's 2-2 here between Coventry United and Alsager Town. That's momentum currently with Alsager. Downs. Cameron Dunn, look for Leo Wood, just barged off the ball. And now Braden Barlow receives from Luke Nichols. Barlow making inroads from the right-hand side. Barlow, look for options in the centre, and again, United players struggling in that section of the field. It's Dunn who it's the debt this time. Dobby's cross headed out for the throw-in, level with the area by Wilson. So 13 minutes to go until half-time. Alsager Town 2, Coventry United 2. United's goals coming from Faulkner and Dunn. Dobby's throw, Carmichael brings it to feet. Walker pinballing around the United back line. Barlow shields well from Faulkner. And Moran, not entirely sure what his plan was there, but he's dinked it into touch. You know what they say about the best laid plans. Hammond returns the throw to Morley. Hammond to Faulkner. Skips past the challenge of Moran. And still going Charlie Faulkner. And eventually tangles with Stevens and falls foul of the whistle again. Looked like they were doing the tango over there. Hands on the hips. Farnworth. Glancing header run by Carmichael. Couldn't find Walker. Wilson onto Cox. Headed on to Leo Wood. Scott Hammond. And Harkins timed his run perfectly. Has he? No. The flag is up as he rounds the goalkeeper. And it is into the back of the net, but it won't count.
I don't know.
The thinnest of margins.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Cheers.
Dobby from the left.
Thank you, Benjamin. Cheers.
Prodded out by Cameron Dunn. Feels the last touch came off Dobby. Referee doesn't agree. Dobby's throw. Headed out of the danger zone by Scott Hammond. On by Dunn. Launched up again by Alsager, but Luke Downs keeps United on the front foot. Charlie Faulkner. Driving on Faulkner, still going forward. What a great run. And the slide on Faulkner. Didn't get anything on the ball because it's gone out for a goal kick. Right, no real appeals from Faulkner after a determined run.
I'm sure if I hadn't had a massive sick Bolford would be quite nice. I'd be happy for a pint. A right part. Oh, man, a cream pint.
Corkin's kick drifts to the right. Cox winning everything in the air. Stevens. And for a route down the right-hand side, deflected out of Charlie Shaw on the halfway line, throw into Alsager. It's under hit to Nichols. Hooked on by Downs. Off the head of Leo Wood. Farnworth there to pick up the pieces for the home side. Colkin. Dobby's the target. Won't reach him thanks to the head of Harry Wilson. Wilson having a strong game at right back. Carr. And now Dobby. Plays it through for Walker. Will he get there in time? No, he won't. Goal kick. And Moore wants to take it quickly with time running out in this first half. We've got about 8 minutes until the half-time whistle. We'll be going off there at half-time for a quick break, so we'll be muting the microphone for about 10 minutes. Done. Look for Leo Wood down the left, but Catlin's off the boot of Dobby, and here is Dobby beating Dunn for pace. Great slide by Wilson. Or towards him around the halfway line. Curls it right. Barlow. He's a pace behind Charlie Faulkner, who sends it back to Steph Morley. The Alsager fans are a lot happier at this point of the game than they were in the opening 10 minutes, where United roared into a 2-0 lead. Cheeky back heel by Wood. Didn't have enough on it to find Charlie Shaw, and safely back with Colkin. Header by Cox. Keeping Carmichael at bay. Marking the target, but far too close to the centre-back Farnworth. Hammond collects. In the centre circle is Charlie Shaw. Dunn having more problems with this slippery surface. But Shaw keeps it alive. Down the right for Ryan Harkin. And back with Colkin, who curls it out on the left side straight into the crowd after the back pass from Finlay Jackson. Wilson's throw to Downs. Shields from Carmichael, who's helping out of the back. Wilson onto the halfway line with Chris Cox. United playing it the long game. It's a great ball into the area for Charlie Shaw. Woods in support, forced out wide. Look for Leo Wood, but high into the sky by Farnworth. And the danger ended with the clearance from Dobby. Stevens. Thumped down the right from Colkin. Morley's header. Luke Downs. Now Harkin. Wilson. Space on the right for Cameron Dunn. Luke Downs in the middle. United patiently building up, and it's back with Morley in defence. Wilson playing a higher line. Downs back to Wilson. Cameron Dunn looking to leave Dobby behind into a more central location and opens the door for Charlie Shaw, who plays it out wide with Morley on the left. Cameron Dunn, Farnworth behind him, keeps him at bay for now. Shaw, Morley. Now Leo Wood on his red and greens debut. Hammond. It's Moran in with a crucial interception just when the United move looked to be going somewhere. Volley back where it came from by Cox, headed on by Harkin onto the chest of Farnworth, and back to square one for Coventry. Cox with Carmichael all over him. Holds his nerve and finds Steph Morley at left centre back. Faulkner, Hammond, look for the run of Charlie Faulkner, but again Farnworth is there. He's getting to everything at the moment. And now it's Nichols down the right, covered up by Chris Cox. Going for glory! Flashes across the face of goal. And it will be a goal kick to Coventry United, who at this stage I think probably will be happy for half-time. 4 minutes of normal time to go according to our watch. There have been very little stoppages. I wouldn't say any more than a minute of added time. There's been a constant flow of entertainment at Wood Park Stadium as the rain now seems to be on its way to halting. Wilson to Dunn. Shoot from Dobby. Curled down the right by Harry Wilson. Hey, back where it came from by Carmichael. And Walker trying to sneak it in. Hits the hip of Chris Cox. Kept in by Wilson. No harm done. But the Bullets coming back for more. Moran. Nichols. And Moran couldn't keep the effort down. You would have bet everything on Moran scoring. His opposite skipper, Chris Cox, is furious. But the Alsager captain was allowed room to breathe and a chance to strike. But luckily for Cox and company, no harm done. Farnworth nods out the goal kick and a couple of rollies of oil on the bench. Morley's throw. Flicked on with a head of Harkin. Faulkner going down a tad easy. Carmichael tried to prod it past Morley, but you had to get up pretty early in the morning to catch out that wily old fox at the back. More as the rain starts to thunder down again. The two number 11s going head to head at the back, and it's Charlie Shaw who charges in on Braden Barlow, but it will be a throw in front of the opposite stand to Alsager. And another one headed out by Morley this time on the halfway line, again on the right for the Bullets. As you can tell, we're sat behind the Alsager hooligans here. It's like Millwall away. And Leo Wood hacked down by Farnworth. Free kick Coventry United, about 10 yards into enemy lines. Well, the one thing we haven't been short on in the first half is entertainment, whether it's on the pitch or in here. Morley plays a 1-2 with Charlie Shaw, back to the non-league veteran Steph Morley. Header clear by Moran and flicked on by Nichols. Carmichael beaten in the air by Luke Downs. Morley closing in on half-time. Luke Downs. Now Wilson. Downs again. Cox and Morley out wide. United looking for the right avenue. Cox going long down the right. Can Dunn get there? Yes, he can. Who's there to pick up the seconds? It's Lewis Carr for Alsager. Dobby looked to wrap it around Harry Wilson, but Wilson able to bring it to a halt. And now Dan Moore on the ball for the Red and Greens between the sticks. Wilson. Moran saying, "You shall not pass." Downs gets it back for the Red and Greens. Wood. Cameron Dunn. And Carmichael, in fairness, I don't think he could have done too much about that. It was standing in solitude as Downs tried to wrap the ball around him. But United have been starved of free kicks today, so I think they'll take what they can get. Morley.
It's okay, Matt, it's fine. We're okay.
Over the head of Harkin, headed up rather than out by Farnworth. Moran into the centre circle. Nichols, but it's given away cheaply to Cameron Dunn. Nichols from behind takes out the man, but gets the ball and he's hurt himself in the process. A flailing arm from Dunn seems to have caught the number 10 in the face, and as it's a head injury, the referee is obligated to stop the game. Let's take this opportunity to have a look what's going on in the Premier League if we can. But by the way, in the Formula 1, if you're interested, Max Verstappen getting pole position on a disastrous day for Ferrari, and not too good of a day either for McLaren. Lando Norris down in 7th and Oscar Piastri in 9th. Top 3, Verstappen, Sainz and Lawson. I believe there was some rain in the closing stages after, I believe, 5 red flags, which is a record in Formula 1 for a qualifying session. So full time in the Merseyside derby, Liverpool 2, Everton 1, Brighton 2, Spurs 1, Burnley 1, Forest 1, West Ham 0, Palace 1, and Wolves 1, Leeds 2. And a reminder, the Sky Blues of Coventry City drawing 0-0 at Leicester in the early kickoff, and they've got Birmingham at home again early next Saturday. Luke Downs to Cameron Dunn. And that's the end of the first half. Certainly a dramatic opening to the Isuzu FA Vase for Coventry United, roaring into a 2-0 lead. But with a little help from the weather, Alsager Town have got right back into it. It's 2-2 at Wood Park Stadium. We're heading off for a short break now here on CUTV. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Sorry for this poor man here.
How are you getting on, mate? You're right. You're doing a
Right.
great job.
Still breathing, so I'm all right.
Got headphones on, laptop out, phone out.
I've got 2
camera on.
streams going. I've got the phone on the go with the teams.
What are you doing with the screen?
Right, so that's for the commentary. So that's a live stream for the commentary, which goes out to everyone. That's a private stream for the board members, so it doesn't go out to anyone else. And that goes on the highlights. And,
You're doing a good job, man. You're doing a great job.
cheers, mate.
Your missus calls on, mate, you buggered that.
Funny as well, though. Funny as well. Brilliant.
I wish I was a freaking octopus. I wouldn't. Although they would have to do more jobs then, so actually.
Shredded.
That might have been the best job we've ever done. That might be the best job we've ever done. This has been amazing, isn't it? It's so good. This has been great. It's so much better than Charles. It's so much better than Football League. Football League. You eat football. You can't just
Cheaper, all.
It's only £6 in for concession.
Oh yeah,
With
2
2 C's and 1 S.
I can't believe that got him. Brilliant.
Did you get into this job? Oh yeah, okay.
I just said he's a bit old for sure. He keeps repeating years. It's
That bit where it said admission with 2 C's. Oh, concession.
On the raffle is number 144. 144 if you come to hospitality behind your door.
Oh, and then you guys got 144. No,
you're the one who got the lottery ticket.
I think my one was 144.
144 if you choose. So, sweet.
Yay!
Where'd you have to go? Somebody after.
Oh, she's got 140, 141.
No, ours is 141.
There you go. What you got, Mike? Come on.
Nah, I think I've got.
Ours is 141.
Monopoly car.
141.
Monopoly car.
Got the old Mackey's Monopoly.
Somebody.
Mackey's Monopoly.
How many Mackies you got? For fuck's sake.
Yesterday I decided to get 2 breakfasts. Oh, it's not today, 2 breakfasts. Sunday I didn't see. Why not put the bloody raffle ticket? I could be a millionaire. What am I doing? I've lost my raffle ticket. Oh, here we go. There we go.
Is that the Halo?
Yeah, no, it's me headphones.
We want these people to stop here.
I've only got 1 full skin. Sorry, I'm drunk. I'm drunk now.
We've had a few beers already. Don't we know? I think so.
I didn't win the raffle. Did not win the raffle. I've only got 3 tickets. I think we're going to that. I think I gave them that.
You never got home Tuesday night,
No,
neither.
just a pump.
Probably the organisers probably pocketed
I thought it was a
144.
charity thing. I just thought we'd give people money for
Like,
that.
this more I've never seen in
No.
my life.
Yes. Black and white army. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bob, wherever you may be. Don't say your country. Could be West, could be Scouse. Eating rats in your council house.
That's actually porophobic.
Porpho, I don't know what that.
Xenophobic, but porphic.
Oh, right, oh, see. Those ones.
Hey! Get in!
Mom, bang! What?
I'm out.
Look, I'll
Bang!
pay 2 rounds for the Coventry.
It's alright, we had a chat with him, he was so nice.
Coming on, that's fine.
So sound.
These two coming on, second off.
You guys okay? The rain stopped. Are you okay?
I'm
okay.
okay.
Is everyone alright now? The rain has stopped.
I'm so glad we've still got to see some football. That's all I wanted, mate. All I wanted was to see a game.
Oh, your penis is so full.
I don't know why, it's not much of it.
I know, I was being kind. Good lord.
I'll tell you what.
You know, you are doing a job getting past Lee Boy James. I'm invested.
This is so much better.
I am invested.
What the fuck is that fucking fuck off. Let me find it out.
Oh yeah, fuck it. What's your local town? You go to Chelmsford.
Jill's my local team now. Gillingham with
Gillingham ever goes against Alsager.
one day you boys hit By the way, one day we all need to come down. One day we all need to do it. Like you guys come down and have a nice night.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a new pub. It's a wanky pub.
Do you use that?
The food's good and the beers are wanky.
They do
£6
about,
a pint.
they do about like 6 different
But
Would you like to do today?
there's a new pub. Bloody pub. But it's £4.50 a pint a nickel.
Should we get Mikey down there?
Has he got 4 tins discount?
I've still got my veterans card if that's any help.
Did you see what Becky Joe put on?
You know, I say my mate. He's my mate, but he's also my boss. Andy. Yeah.
Oh,
He's a gentleman.
Zach!
Is it?
He was born in Ashford.
It's Boxer Jill's from.
Yeah, even though he lives in Cranford, he's sorry.
I'm thinking Lincoln all the time. I'm thinking Lincoln.
You've got to like tone the thing down. It is where Margaret Thatcher was.
I went Lincoln away.
Down you, man.
No, ladies, not for turning.
Even though she was a massive fucking dyke. I went
suspect
Lincoln.
she don't care.
I went
Really
Charlton.
don't care.
I went Charlton Lincoln away last
She's
year.
anus.
That's the kindest thing I've ever heard anyone say that.
Yeah, I went Lincoln away last year, and I forgot much if you know.
No, I didn't. I don't. It's just twat.
He's a guitarist who works for Rock.
Again, it's twat.
He would tell you anyway.
Okay,
He's
like,
a good guy.
Yeah.
the Rockstar's got
Yeah, he works for Rock.
Yes. Okay, fine. Yeah, twat. Anyway, carry on.
Why do you?
Because he works for Rockstar.
What's wrong with Rockstar again?
Nothing wrong.
Just
Oh, is
bit
it like-
jelly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is it like if you play for Manchester United, that's going to be a bit of a...
Yeah. He's really nice. And we went to Lincoln away, and I forgot the part of it. We went to the away like the stripping one. And they were like, oh, it's there's two new ones. You can't make yours get you. You get like the fourth person to come up. Where's our ink? I was just round. They were so friendly. And like, I think we sold 1,000 tickets. But there was about like 8 bar staff on the away turns. So like, the queue was big. But it was so down. So we got big quick. It was amazing.
Come on, United!
I've never been more impressed with an away. It was so
sounded
good.
like a really nice time.
One day when it got a Lincoln game, because it's so good. The away hospitality is so good.
I mean, I have to.
Lincoln's good.
Lincoln's
Because
brilliant.
I want to go to the thing at one point.
We went to
Is she still with her husband?
She is. They live in Hartlepool.
Dog out once.
Monkey hang.
Extend.
Yeah, she's got two dogs, 2 cats.
She has 2 kids.
I was going to say, I missed that one.
Hey, come boy! Two dogs, 2 cats, 4 skins. Yeah, Lincoln. But I mean, this is better though, because you can go get a pie, you can have a wee bit. This is amazing. This has revolutionised my life.
So, am I to understand next time you're down there, you're coming in for the bullets for a bit?
I might get a season ticket to come up every other week. Because I'll spend less money on the train than I would Charlton.
I mean, to be fair, guys, genuinely, if you every like month or so, yeah, go over, let's have a match.
More tea, Vicar?
Quick, quick.
He's back in the Matrix.
2 1 2, testing 1 2. We're back for the second half here on CUTV with Liam Coogan. It looks like a change coming for Coventry United. Daniel Cassidy is warming up for the red and greens. He's stripped off and ready to go. So that would mean a change. It looks like Harry Wilson's gone to left back. And Cassidy on the right. And it is Scott Hammond, who's been withdrawn for Coventry United. Hammond replaced. And looks like a change in formation as well. Coventry United ditching the 5 at the back. And the red and greens with a job to do. After leading 2-0 in the opening 15 minutes. But dragged back by a resurgent Alsager. And with the change confirmed, United will now be kicking from right to left. And we're underway for a big second half in Coventry United season. Reminder, if it is all square, app the final whistle, it is straight to penalties. Wood. Chipped up by Downs, looking for Leo Wood again. Thankfully, the rain has now stopped, so it could make conditions better on the pitch for Coventry United. But now Carmichael trying to beat the defence, and it just rolls too close for Charlie Wood. With Carmichael looking menacing early on. Charlie Shaw. Down the line with Cassidy. Cameron Dunn having more difficulties on that area of the park. It's slipped down there 3 times now. But the counter comes to nothing for Alsager. Morley tries to bring the boot from Moore to feet, but it's picked up by Carr. Braden Bayliss. And back in. Oh, and Cox has let it go. And Carmichael! Top corner! An unfortunate slip from the birthday boy, Chris Cox, opens the door wide open for Carmichael, who parks it in the top bins. An almighty turnaround for Alsager Town. It's not the first time that United have let a cup lead slip this season. A second for the big number 9 for the Bullets. And it sounds like the Bullet supporters want the old 5.
Yeah, this is the best end for kicking up kids for him.
Well, the locals would be to believe. Coventry United are in for a rough old second half.
Another 2 now, then you go through. Just want another 2.
Well, from 2-0 up, Coventry United now 3-2 down, and now they have not quite a mountain to climb, but this molehill was pretty big. Done. Cross cannons of Dobby. It's a throw-in level with the penalty area for Coventry United. And they've got to try and find some traction. Cassidy. In towards Harkin. And Camross to the left, and Wood's not going to catch up. Out it goes for the throw-in. And the throw to Dunn. Shaw, does he fancy another? Well, the hooligans are back and they haven't brought me one from the bar. Corkin's kick. Drifts to the left. Carmichael gets there in the air ahead of Chris Cox. It's a rarity for the United captain, but Steph Morley punts it up. Faulkner muscles his way through Carr. Wood. Faulkner looked for the return ball, but one had already run past it. Cleared down the right side and picked up by Steph Morley, a left back for Coventry United. Shaw shrugs his shoulders. Where's my options? Goes left Olsen. For a moment, the supporters here thought it may have been sneaking in, but it drifts to the right. Headed back to the sender by Charlie Faulkner. Whip back in, Farmer with the far post. And the free kick given for a push in the back by the centre back. He wouldn't have counted. Punted on by Cox. Punted a bit too far. And a reminder of the subs for the Bullets. Alsager Town, Manny Rose, George Byrne, Danny Guyver, Josh Guyver and George Taylor Fletcher.
We had 2 strip ones.
Jackson under pressure. Score update from the Premier League. Leeds have scored a third at Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're 3-1 up.
put the boys on. Go on, Rob, have a chat with Jack. Come on, pick the phone up.
Clearance towards Carmichael. Cox knocked it back. And United have got the free kick there. Cameron Dunn caught between a rock and a hard place. And you won't have to wait long until the next United action here on CUTV. Tuesday night is the trip to Addiston Town, which ironically was the birthplace of CUTV, our very first match back on the scene. Looking forward to that. Cox. Here's Cassidy. Towards Charlie Faulkner trying to drive through. Ryan Harkin. Side by side with Farnworth, forced out wide by the... Oh, Faulkner lets it run. It's out wide for Harry Wilson. Wilson looks for an option. It's Charlie Faulkner. A wall of white and black in the way. Downs. United need some separation here. Down line it goes with Morley. Coventry being forced back ever so slightly. Faulkner, Shaw, Morley. Who fancies it?
Over the bar! You don't want to get it in the goal.
It looks like it is going to be Seth Morley, the non-league veteran. Right, it's going to be Faulkner straight at the wall.
Lovely man.
Headed back into the danger zone by Cox. Wood gives chase. It looks like it's going to be a losing chase. Indeed it is. Culkin gathers the ball as it crosses the line. It will be a goal kick to Alsager Town, home of the Bullets, so named for their history in the ammunitions industry. And not the best of kicks from Culkin, straight into the high. This is getting off the chest of it. Goal kick for Alsager Town. About to go on my clock. And the kick from Culkin done straight out by Cassidy. Waiting to introduce their first substitute on the left side to cover. Cameron Dunn playing more centrally. Look for Leo Wood. Straight to the chest of Stevens. Still going for Eddie Stevens. And to the feet of Wilson, who was looking to find Barlow on the right. Now Dobby. Into the centre with Moran. Shaw caught short. And now Nichols plays it through. Another equaliser perhaps. Carmichael's in support. No, he went for goal himself, did the Alsager number 11. Back in by Dobby. Stevens at the far post, ready, but he won't get that chance. Thanks to a great gather. Leaping up Danmore brings a great move from Alsager to an end. Was that the right option from Braden Barlow? And Walker. Alsager have got the bit between their teeth now. Can the Bullets strike? Referee thought about it as Walker was dragged down, but whistle stays silent. Farnworth. Harkin closing him down. Farnworth chips it right. Braden Barlow. Nice with Stevens. Barlow makes the overlap. Barlow, can he get it in? Still Braden Barlow. Look for Stevens. Farnworth on again. Luke Nichols putting his body on the line with every soft free kicks you'll see this afternoon. And a little been something the former Solihull Monks on their second change. And Winger is ready to make his introduction after this free kick. Adam Marco coming on for United. And right towards the net and sent high and wide by Luke Nichols. Harkin done the target from Harry Wilson. It's going to come back. Or will it? No, it won't, thanks to the head of Downs. Falk. Well, although it's been an absolutely amazing game, spare a thought for the guy who's got to wash the kits after this game. It's especially Coventry United. They're playing again on Tuesday. I think they're wearing the away kit that night. So wrestled off the ball by Wood. Jamie Walker already on the score sheet this afternoon. To Carr, and a spectacular overhead kick, but a less than spectacular finish from Carmichael. That hat-trick still out of reach. And a change coming as Braden Barlow is replaced, and heading on for Alsager Town is George Byrne. Booted up from the back from Cox. Adam Marco gets his first touch. Harkin looked for the overlap, cut out by Dobby, but Harkin straight back onto possession. Adam Marco, the lanky winger. Harkin swishes the play beautifully for Leo Wood. Wood looking for a striking opportunity on his red and green's debut. Shaw. Harkin, back to Shaw. Can United end it here? Faulkner's there, but just tapped away by Culkin. And Luke Downs in on Luke Nichols, and the ball bobbles to Shaw, can't find a way through, and the two players going there sliding in, Stevens and Downs. Neither got a real grasp on the ball. It's booted away by Farnworth. Faulkner down the centre circle with a bit of help from Carr. Moran on by Walker. Dobby. Now the chance to race in from the left hand. Alsager when Luke Nichols hit the deck. When Luke Nichols hit the deck, he must have hit his arm, and Freddie Stevens is in need of some assistance.